Hey guys and girls, it's Shady Matt UK again. Literally 3 seconds ago, just finished doing a little kind of review of my tasty pimped out Spyderco Paramilitary 2. Coming right back at you with a review of the CRKT Eraser designed by Liang Ma. Got this in a trade with MuddiedDesire. Traded off my pride and joy, my Fox aluminium karambit, and some treats, and I got this in return, along with a few other treats. You might have seen the unboxing video I did on that. It was a shit show basically, because my laptop was doing whatever it wanted to do at the time, didn't want to take any smooth footage. So yeah, sorry for that, but here it is. Now you can actually see it in decent quality. It's a monster of a knife. It's really great. I really like it. CRKT are really pushing out some awesome products at the moment. Great collaborations. But yeah, it's a monster of a knife. I'll go through some specs for you quickly. The blade on this is 3.875 inches. It's OS 8, heat treated and tempered to about 58-59 HRC. This is the satin blade finish. You can also get it in a kind of black coating with black aluminium bolsters, black G10, but that's only impartially serrated. This one has the smooth kind of bead blasted black G10 scales, black G10 backspacer, aluminium bolsters. So liner lock, really smooth flipper action. Has the CRKT's kind of patented lock system, so you can't disengage a liner. Not a huge fan of it really, but you know, it kind of works as a thumb ramp if you hold it down, lower down on the handle. But yeah, you don't need that. This is definitely one that I'd like to send to Tough Thumbs. I can see this in you know, as is basically, but with lightning strike carbon fiber bolsters and lightning strike carbon fiber backspacer. How good would that look? 4-way positionable pocket clip. It's quite a nice pocket clip actually. It's a bit different to what CRKT use. It's nice that they've made something specifically for this rather than just raided the parts bin and stuck something on there. Huge long sweeping blade, almost like a reverse tanto in a way. Great slicer, feels really good in reverse grip. Excellent jimping here on the backspacer. One thing, well, first of a few things actually, it's got this kind of full length swedge running the whole length of the blade all the way up here, so when you're actually where your thumb would go, there's quite a bit of a hot spot. You're putting a lot of pressure on there, especially if you're doing like hard cutting. I can see that becoming uncomfortable, but reverse grip, it feels like it was built for it. Your hand locks in there real tight, and yeah, it's a beast of a knife. Weight wise, I mean, it's like 6.2 ounces. Overall length when it's open is 8.75 inches. Closed it's 5 inches. It's pretty thick as well, so you notice it's in your pocket. But you know, I've been carrying this today and yesterday, kind of had it in my front pocket with the Paramilitary 2 in the back, just to kind of get a feel for how this is for daily carry. And it's, you know, you get used to it. It's a bit thicker than what I'm used to, but it's definitely not too intrusive. Yeah, one of the other things that I'm a bit bugged about on this particular one, I don't know if this is just a quality control issue or if they're all like this or what, but the way the backspacer lines up with the rest of the scales actually juts out quite a bit. It's not smooth, and the same can be said when it's like this back section here. It's kind of like a half a mil off of being flush, and as you look down this way you can kind of make it out there how it's not perfectly in line, but also the scales as they come up, it's not perfectly rounded, it's almost concaved, which I don't think was done on purpose. But I mean, it's not uncomfortable. It's just it's kind of the opposite of what I was expecting. I mean, you'd normally have that to be rounded this way, kind of convexed, but the fact that it's not, I think, you know, if you used this for any considerable length of time, it might get a bit uncomfortable in the hand. But you know, for me, it's not really a knife that I'm going to use a lot. It's a nice knife that's got a lot of capabilities. It's fun to play with. The action is smooth as hell, and yeah, it's more to just have a huge fuck off knife in my pocket that looks cool as hell, that next time I'm at the bar with my friends and they're like, "Ooh, what knife have you got today?" I can say, "Oh, actually the M1 has taken the back seat and I've got something new." And it's definitely a conversation starter. I mean, it's way off of the norm in terms of, you know, knife design. It's definitely not boring. Got great lines to it, and yeah, there it is, looking pretty. And yeah, I've still got a cough. I want to say while I'm here, again, a big thanks to MuddiedDesire for this. Like I said in the previous video, if any of you actually stuck through all of the jumpy footage to actually listen to what I was saying, I was a bit worried about kind of trading, you know, my Fox Karambit for a knife that retails for about $80–85. Well, they don't retail for that, they retail at about $140, which is pretty expensive. But like Blade HQ and other places I've seen, they go for about $80–85. But yeah, I'm really glad I got it. I'm definitely more likely to carry this than the Karambit. I haven't put it to use yet, you know, it's been through some paper, but nothing special. But yeah, I just thought I'd share it with you. So there it is, Liang Design CRKT Eraser. Yeah, beast.